Hey y'all, this is Jen with Sassy Southern NC Girl, and I wanted to do a little bit more work on my journal and show you guys something that I did. And I want to finish the inside with this lace to cover this up. And I want to show you guys something else. So this is dry. It's going nowhere. And I used Barely Art Glue to put this down. It's going, I mean, you would have to rip this thing up for it to come up. It's like, it's down. And I think it turned out so stinking cute. I love the zigzag stitching that I did. I did get the corners on, and I think those look really good. And I went with silver since the beads in here are kind of silvery. Yeah, I love how it's turning out. And I haven't even put anything in it yet. So I got this off of Temu. It's a bunch of different kinds of lace. And so I think I used all of this because I shared some of this with my bestie Tanya. But there's like different kinds. I didn't realize, but like there's, ooh, that might be better to use. That looks kind of like the ocean. I'm gonna pull that one off of here. Yeah, there's different ones. I didn't realize that they were like different, but they are. I thought, see, because there's some thin. I did not. I'm gonna have to take that off of there to see what all it is. Because see, like this is a different one even. Okay, so yeah, I think I'll do this. It has like, it looks like waves. I like that. I'm just letting I was gonna do hot glue. I think I'm still gonna do hot glue, actually. And let's see, cut this about right there, and there, and then I still have all this left. Awesome. I have my window open, guys, so I'm very sorry if you can hear like a bunch of noise outside, but it's gorgeous today, and I'm gonna enjoy it while I can. Okay, so I am going to trying to think if I should just glue it, but if I do that, it's gonna I'm gonna do this with hot glue, and then I'll supplement it with some regular glue later on, because I feel like I'll have to wait for it to dry before I do anything else. And because I'm doing this way, I don't know that I'll be sewing my signatures in. I'm probably gonna, I should have done that beforehand. So I'm probably gonna bind them like a book, but we'll see. Because I really don't want to go through the fabric, because I really like the fabric. I adore this already, and I have not even done anything to it yet, hardly. But I absolutely love how this cover turned out. It is so cool. And I have several more of these mermaids, so I can make myself one. I mean, it's never going to be, they're never going to be exactly alike, because, well, for one thing, I don't have the same, I don't think I have enough supplies. I was gonna let that hang over, but I don't really want it to. Okay, so there's that. to hear the helicopters too, sorry. Helicopters, children, wind. There's a nice breeze, it's sunny. Gosh, it's so nice out. Kids on bicycles outside. I'm sure you can hear them yelling. I just heard them saying something about the police. I'm not sure if it's the police or an ambulance or a fire truck. I can hear it in the distance though. It's never quiet here. Base life is never quiet. But that's okay. It would be a little more quiet if I had the window closed, but I'm gonna thoroughly enjoy this afternoon because I've been cooped up in my office all day. I'm gonna take the pup for a walk later. I'm gonna have dinner with my son because my husband and my daughter are on a college road trip. She's going to like an open house at her college that she's gonna be going to in the fall. Or summer. I don't know if she goes in August or what, but they're going to check it out so she's not like a fish out of water when she gets there. I mean, I'll be taking her, but like that. It looks like waves. All right, now we're going to do this side. Sorry, I knocked the camera a little bit. This is going to be a little bit over as well. I'm going to go ahead and cut it now. I'm going to keep that little piece. I might need it for something. I hope you guys are having a wonderful week. I am so far, although my allergies are starting to get a little yucky. Not horrible yet. I intend to do a lot of crafting while my husband and my daughter are gone. And my son is at his best friend's now, probably playing basketball or something. So Jack and I are hanging out in the office. Craft room. I can cover that one very well. There. That's better. It's gonna rain Friday, I think. I don't know if it's gonna be all day or what, but this weather here is so up and down. I have to enjoy the nice weather when I can, in however way I can, while still crafting. So I don't think I've talked to you guys in a while. I took Jack to the vet Monday for his radiography appointment with his vet. The vet said he's fine. He said that even though it does appear that his suture slipped a little bit in the x-ray, like when he moves his ligaments around in his knee, they don't move. So he said that he's okay with leaving it as is. He said that that he will at some point need to be on pain meds and, you know, vitamins and stuff for arthritis, because he will at some point get arthritis in those knees, both of them. But he's pleased with how he's doing right now. I did go ahead and schedule him for his second surgery on his other knee, and that will be April 2nd. So I will drop him off the morning of April 2nd. He'll stay overnight, and then I took off April 3rd to be with him at home for the day, because whenever he comes home, he's very groggy and out of it. He's coming off those meds. He shakes a lot. I don't know if it's like withdrawal or what. Oh, I love that. I'm thinking maybe 3 signatures. But maybe just one big one. Might just do one big one. Okay, guys, so the cover is done. I want to add the paper, but I want to show you guys something. So I found this really simple tutorial because I've never tea dyed or coffee dyed paper. I wasn't going to coffee dye because I don't like the smell of coffee, but I ended up, well, let me just show you what I did. I will link the channel, the video below that I followed. I'm not going to do a tutorial unless, like, you guys really, really want me to, because there's so many out there. And these are still kind of damp a little bit. I think I'm going to iron them. But, so I tea dyed the paper, and it was very light. I didn't like how light it was. So it looked more like this. However, I did a couple of different things. So I started out with tea. And I can smell the coffee on here, and it's making me sick. But anyway, I started out with tea, and it was very, very light. And I didn't like it was like this. So I found a jar of instant coffee in the cabinet that had expired. And my daughter doesn't really care for instant coffee. So I decided to just take it and use it for this. And some of it ripped a little bit when I was separating the pages. And what I would do is I would sprinkle the coffee grinds on some of the pages to give it like a darker look. And then I also brewed another pot of tea, and that helped a little bit, but the tea is just not very dark. I don't know if it's because I'm using decaf, because I do make decaf tea, because my, see, this one ripped a lot. So my son, when he was younger, would have like a racing heart sometimes if he would have too much caffeine. And so when we found that out, we started doing decaf tea. But I still like how the paper turned out, even though it's not super dark. Some of them are dark, don't get me wrong. But I can totally tell the ones that I used more coffee grinds on than the ones I didn't. And I like how one side is like the sides are different. It's so cool. Like, I really like, see, that one's way lighter than this side even. And I like the splotches and stuff. Like, this one's cool. See, it's so cool how it turned out. And I'm not sure where that line came from, but that's cool. But like, all the pages are different. And I did try the tea grinds, but they didn't do as good. So I'm not going to do that anymore. And not only that, but they stick to the paper. Like, you can see, I still have some. They stick to the paper, whereas the instant coffee dissolves. So, and I also need a bigger, so I used this bucket from Dollar Tree, but the pages go up against, so you can see the stain, and I've washed it out, but it doesn't go away. It's not big enough for the pages to lay flat, so they kind of, so you'll notice some of the pages, see, they turned out, some of the edges are dark, some are not. I don't know, it turned out odd that way. But anyway, so I'm gonna get like a bigger like metal pan or something. And I did bake these for 5 minutes, but some of them are still damp. Even this has been a couple of days since I did this. And some of them ripped on the edges, but I think that kind of adds. And I don't like how it looks like how the sheets of paper did. I don't like that. Like it looks, you can tell that the paper was laying right there. I don't like that. And I need these to dry a whole lot more before I put them in a journal. But they're very cool and very different. I did over 30 pages. I don't know. And I just use regular copy paper. But this is the first time I'm really looking through them is with you guys. Yeah, this one completely ripped. But I did save. See, that's so cool. I completely saved. I'm sorry. I saved the cutoff piece as well. I figured I could use it for like collaging or something. You can tell the ones that were more at the bottom. I think these ones were more at the bottom and they soaked more. And I did let this soak for like 20 minutes. Like once I poured everything in. And that one has that really cool little spot there. This one's really dark. I thought I got all these little grinds off, but they're still... It was kind of fun. I was like humming, watching a TV show while I was at the counter. Yeah, see, there's another one where the paper... I think I may stick these in the oven again because some of them still feel really damp. There's that ripped off piece. They still feel like they're super damp. Not, I don't know, like not crisp. Some of these are like so dark and some of them aren't. And I followed her instructions to the letter. Like she would do like 1 page and then she'd do like 2 pages together. Like she would alternate like 3 pages together. I think the most she did was 3. So that's what I did as well. And you can, I feel like you get a good variance of colors doing it that way. Oh, this is my favorite one. It's the only one that looks like coffee splatters. But this part of it's really dry, but this part of it feels more damp. So anyway, I got all these papers out of it. So I want to use some of these in here because I feel like it kind of looks like a treasure map. And now my hands smell like coffee. So I think those will be cool in there. But I also have some other pages. I have some paper that I actually shared with Tanya over at Side Gig Crafts. They're like beachy themed ocean, but they're like browns and teals and corals and just really pretty. So that's going to be the next step. And then we'll start making tags and different stuff for it. Could actually do that now if I wanted to. But I'm not. I think I'm going to do something else. And I actually want to, I want to tea dye some of my, so I have a bunch of these library cards. I want to tea dye and or coffee dye some of these, maybe some envelopes. I have all these. I'll show you guys. I have all these bill envelopes. that I want to, not all of them. I don't want to do all of them. Let's see, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We'll do 20 of these, and I'll use a couple. I might put some in my Ko-Fi shop. I think it's Ko-Fi, like Wi-Fi. But I thought about doing some of these white ones, like maybe that one, maybe one of the window ones, maybe one of these. And then maybe a couple of these. 1, 2, 3, there's 5. Maybe we'll do 5. And then I want to make a journal out of these, like an envelope. This one's the only one that's a different size. I wish I had more different colored ones. I have the one green one, and then this one pink one. But this one is like orange, but it's like super big. Like it's a lot bigger than the other ones. But I mean, I could still use it. I could do it like a cover maybe. Because I can't remember who I saw that made a book out of, I think it was Martha. Martha makes art. But anyway, I want to coffee dye this stuff and then dry that other stuff and then pull out my other papers and work on that. And what I may do is go ahead and pull the papers and put them in, and then we'll just start doing embellishments and tucks and different stuff in there. So that's where we're at, you guys. I know I've been super slow with it, but at least I'm working on it. So I will be back with that this weekend probably, because I do have a few things I have to do before I get to that. But I will see you guys in the next one, and remember, do something every day that will inch you closer to a better tomorrow. Bye, y'all.